Hi, my name is Aaron Curtis. This is my presentation for the CIT230 Final on my website that I've built. I apologize if I look unshaven or tired. I've been staying up late working on other finals as well as this one, and I've got three of my four kids are not feeling particularly well. So it's been a little iffy. Now with these wonderful headphones, the microphone, I can't hear anything outside of them, but the microphone picks up everything. So if you can hear my kids and I can't, I apologize. Or if you hear other noises, I'll keep this as quick and professional as I can. But here is my website. I already had it open on the service or repairs page. I particularly like this page. I found a nice uh, big picture depicting all the possibilities of everything that the mountain spoke will be able to do for you. In repair wise. We're going to be able to look on bike. We've got a nice, big, beautiful, clean workshop. It's a good image. Now, for some of the repairs that you can do, I came up with these three options: tires, tune-ups, and full bike. And what you do, I used that last lesson from lesson week 11, excuse me, where you can make it drop down. So bike assembly. Price is going to vary depending on the bike, the parts, the tools, and the time required. If I go and get a little BMX, it's going to be cheaper than this road bike that this technician is fixing there in that picture. Now I also used this drop down in my sales page, and in my sales page I've got three options of things to buy. One of them is this Cannondale 2018 model. You mouse over it, you get the price, and you get a description. So obviously not all bikes are listed here. I mean, we get more, we sell out, so they're not always going to be listed here at exactly the same time. However, if you do have any questions, feel free to click here. Hey, the contact us page. So, biking legends, that's you. What's your information? Now, specific information, I left this very up to interpretation of the person that is going to be filling it out. It's all optional. As you'll notice, it doesn't. There's no required portions to it. Um, Date of visit. What visit? Is it the day I went into the store? Is it the day that I plan on visiting the store? I actually left that very up to interpretation to not push or try to persuade the customer in any particular direction. Then I've got the additional information or comments there. Now, one of the pages that I really like, I actually had fun building this, was the home page. Don't ask me why, but I loved designing this grid. I used a grid to put together this, and I used some descriptors of what we do. It's exciting, it's fun, you're making memories, and it's healthy. Now, if you look at this image down here, it's actually a really cool image. It's a dog giving a biker a high five. I love that image. Loved it. Now, I included this Continental Divide picture, excuse me, because we had to do this. So this is my Continental Divide page, or the events page, in that they're going to ride the Great Divide ride. This is a lot of this information is very arbitrary. Picked a random date. It turns out that going, mountain biking over semi-prepared trails. Googled it. You're going to ride about 7 miles a day. Turns out you're going to finish almost exactly 2 months later going down the divide. And the cost, once again, arbitrary. I just did $1 per mile. Now, there obviously are going to be additional questions, and that's one of the things that I encourage them to use the contact us page about. But this is, if you look over here in brackets, notice I just used a table to build that. So pretty straightforward, pretty easy, simple. It's easy to read, it's easy to follow. And then I included a couple of I included a capture there. Now this is one thing that I was kind of proud about myself, well, when I created this table and I started looking at the smaller views, it didn't like it because of the width. So I'll show you that here in just a second, but I also want to show you my events page. Oh, sorry, adventure tours page. We're already on the events page. Apologize. So I actually lived in Bozeman for a little while, and Big Sky Ski Resort does a lot of mountain biking, and then the Copper City Trails is is a group of trails that there's actually an organization that brings together money just to be able to create and then maintain other trails as well. So they're both great biking. Now I'm running out of time, so I'm actually going to hurry up and show you the smaller views here. Let's go to that. So this is my beautiful adventure tours page in the mini view. I've got the hamburger button, very similar. It's not I didn't set it up identical to how we did it on our weather page, but I did borrow the ideas from there. So then I've got this home adventure tours. They all work pretty much identical. Oh, I was going to show you that, but you know, it's all fairly similar to what you would expect. You know, service. Uh, so, and in this view, you actually have to click on them. It's being a pain. Apologize. Now, let's see here. There's my home. Had to shrink everything down a bit, and the events page. This is what I was kind of proud of. It got too wide, and because the table, the size of the table, it wouldn't shrink to the size of the page. So I actually, in this view, removed the other two columns, and then I also put in a conditional statement, basically saying for pricing and dates, contact us or view our full site. Because if you view our, let's make this bigger. If you view our full site, that was full, then you'll be able to get the dates and the cost. I want to thank you very much for watching this. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to fire me off an email or a note. Talk to you later. Thank you.